Hello everyone, it's Raven PL here and you're watching Pirate's Voice series about you and your feedback. I am having quite busy days lately, so the delays in videos uploading is real. But from time to time I will try to make some quality content for you to watch, so keep calm and please wait for it for a little bit longer this time. The Pirate's Voice special episode with Hideaway is delayed as well. COVID-19 is striking hard right now, so I hope you all are staying safe waiting for the pandemic to go away. My voice may be a little bit bad right now since I am ill for flu, but I hope it's understandable to listen and the video content is good. But for now, let's chit-chat about some other ideas from the forum. On previous episodes, I have mentioned a lot of times the nickname of this player. He has made a lot of ideas that may be good in the game and some that may be not, but let's discuss all of them in this episode. At least this one that I can. Ideas from player called Vesperion. There we go. First idea is about the Raven Dynamics flexible ship. So basically the ship that would be equipped anyhow the pilot basically likes it. You could place all the items you could, if you didn't place them before. So instead of blaster you can put a sniper blaster and then you can install all the support items on it, as in the example shown on the forums. Once made setup couldn't be changed anymore, or could be changed with tons of cryonite. To say it pretty good and quick. The idea itself is not into my liking, but thoughts behind them are precious. I mean, that with this idea we would make pilots to build their own dream ships, but for me it's bad idea even if I don't like some setups of ships already implemented into the game, neons most likely. But this topic about neons is ending with one sentence anyways. People are basically flying with prototype ships now, as they are not really that expensive anymore with cryonite changes, so neons are going only for newbies entering the game at the moment and Humpback as an exception for one story mission on Venor. But back to the main topic. The idea presented here will make all the next ships automatically obsolete, because pilots may already have it in the flexible ship setup. That is already disqualifying the idea completely. But what can I suggest in connection to this idea a little bit? We may use 8 items on ships from ages, and this is the cap. What about usage of 9 items then? It would need few changes in UI to place 9th item in the row in the skill bar, but that's not the case. How would it work? We would be able to install the 9th item slot on prototype ships. It would be only available from Tau Ceti Part 4 Dawn, so we would need to finish some specific story mission in TC4 storyline to unlock this milestone for our pilot. That would make all pilots make Tau Ceti Part 4 story missions as well. Then, when we completed it, the UI would smooth expand itself when mission is done. We would need to buy the 9th item slot on our advanced Tau Ceti prototype, because only on advanced Tau Ceti armor we would be able to buy the slot and place an item. The cost for it would be the same or even higher than the cost of advanced Tau Ceti armor, so, for sure, more than 1 million of cryonite. Then, when bought, we could be able to buy one more item that is designed for the prototype. The 9th item would be the one introduced with any of Tau Ceti updates, beginning with Venor BPs and finishing on TC4 ones. The gameplay would vary more, same as future Parsec ship design in items. These prototypes that already have some Tau Ceti introduced BPs would have one more of them, and these which don't would have some nice addition in gameplay, like deflection droid for the Black Granite or scope shifter for Hunter. It would be really outstanding. The next thing in this video is the idea of War Score ladder change to the seasonal ladder. As far as you watch and remember my videos, I was already talking about that with the idea called Arena of Colossus that I, and not only, miss in the game, so the most liked idea from the series by people who are watching them. I don't include these ones that got implemented, such like energy and graviton changes. But back to the topic. The suggestion here is to make basically the PvE seasonal pass. If pilot makes enough war score, he gets special items like boosters, gravitons, gold, cryonite, etc. Additionally, the idea for blaster skins is added into the topic to make them more available in the game. What do I think? It makes me think of all different games with these passes. You achieve items by doing some quests giving you some special amount of points to the pass, and you get the reward by achieving some specific amount of points. As far as we know, Paragalaxy is a unique game, so such thing doesn't exist and really shouldn't. At least not for Wasco. This value can be abused in many ways, and I have already counted like 10 examples of people that were abusing this score. That's why way more better is to give advantage for PvP players to get somehow special badges or other rewards when winning the Colossus battles on my requested Arena of Colossus, for example, so different battle event in Pirate Galaxy. But the idea is not really that bad in general. And the last thing I will talk about here is the idea about HP percent indicators on the UI and the chat logs about HP. Basically, the exact HP numbers of ships and mantis are not really known. We can get only relative HP according to, as name says, relation to some ship. Mostly is the worst ship in HP pilots are referring to, so the Phoenix S transporter. Vesperion suggests to give ability for players to get more knowledge about their statistics, especially the HP case here. We could have some usage of tutorial mission about the stats after reaching level 10 or Antares astrogation chip, so that Carl Sagan could be able to present us the stats of our ships and items. Additionally, chat would work similar to like it works in other games, so we could have the combat chat window where dealt and taken damage is presented with exact numbers of damage. Aside of those weird looking for me HP bars above the skills, I pretty like the idea of showing more exact stats into the game, if they are of course not so huge like hundreds of millions HP. If it is so, then exact statistics are not really needed too, since no people will really consider of counting such big numbers. If the HP and base damage of items are so huge, the simplification into decimal parts of numbers could be used in the first stages of the game, and then it could increase to the level of millions, so that the numbers in the end game wouldn't be that huge at all. Okay, so that's all I have created for you today. What do you think about Vesperion's and my own ideas provided in this episode? Would they make the game better? Tell me in the comments in different social media. Keep watching these videos and of course the Pirate's Voice series about you and your feedback. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so RavenPL PG Official. See ya!